Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. It's great to have you. So, as some of you guys may know, I recently did a video where I was talking about a toxic parent who I perceived, in my opinion, to be a narcissist. And this individual, let me see actually what the title of my video was so you guys can watch it if you haven't seen it. Because I only put this up not that long ago, 10 days ago. It is called Toxic Narcissistic Mother Uses YouTube to Smear Daughter. It has 13,000 views on it. And this was basically a commentary and review, an educational video where I was critiquing a channel called Estranged Parents in a video that a woman who runs the channel, I guess her name is Diane, put up, basically saying she was talking about how her daughter like went no contact, and then she said in the title of her video, like, it was something like, my daughter stopped talking to me, so I let her go, in parentheses. And it was very clear from the video that she had not let the daughter go. But in the video, she is talking about a letter her daughter had given her where the daughter is explaining why she is essentially going no contact with the mother. And throughout the video, the mother is, Diane is seemingly trying to understand why that could be happening. And so people were making videos giving constructive criticism to her to try to help her. And she is now abusing YouTube again. So she already was abusing it to run a smear campaign on her daughter. And again, this is, in my opinion, I will preface this by saying I am not a mental health professional. I am not diagnosing anybody. I'm speculating about what could be happening um, based on my own personal and lived experience of having a narcissistic mother. And so this is only my opinion, and I'm speculating because, as I said, we don't have, and I said in that video, we don't have all of the information. We don't have her daughter's side of the story. And we're only seeing what Diane chooses to show us in that 15-minute highly produced video that she put out. And so it has come to my attention. Well, when I was premiering the video, first of all, it was very apparent to me that there's some kind of, she's got some kind of team working with her or something, or she has a community of people that she is utilizing to come and comment, because there were people in the live chat when the video was premiering I had never seen before that had, because this is a small channel, like, we're a small community, and I recognize the people who show up in chat for the premieres. I recognize you guys from the comments, from the chat, so I can tell when there are people there that I've never seen on my channel before. So there were a bunch of people coming in there and attacking me on personal grounds, like no actual argument, no counter argument to any of the valid points I made. It's just smearing me, calling me a liberal or a leftist or something, which is obviously not true. If anyone is familiar with my channel and can go back and look at my videos, that's obviously not the case. And so that isn't an argument. That's a deflection of people trying to run cover for her. Well, why does she have a group of people trying to run cover for her? And why are they swarming the channels of anybody who has done a video commenting on her video? And there are lots of channels. There are bigger channels than mine, other channels who have reviewed that video as well. And I think they're all experiencing the same thing. And it actually seems like bot activity. So I don't know. I'm not saying she is utilizing bot farms or something, but you can see too in the comments of my video, you can tell there are people, again, commenting who don't know anything about me, who have never been to the channel before, and maybe they're new, maybe they're coming to the channel from this, but it certainly seems like they're being sent on her behalf, which is something this is something we see with narcissists. Part of the narcissistic traits we can observe is people utilizing flying monkeys to go out on their behalf and kind of like wage these battles for them. And it really does seem like that's what's happening, because the comments that are basically critiquing my critique in the YouTube comments, these are not constructive criticism comments where they're saying, I made a mistake, I got something wrong, I don't have all of the information, whatever. They're personal, like, smears. They're nasty and vindictive, and exactly the kind of thing that you would expect from somebody who uses flying monkeys in their narcissistic smear campaign. So that's something that could be happening. And I'm interested to know if other creators who have commented on her videos or have done videos reviewing and commenting on it, have you experienced the same thing? There are a couple of you who commented on the video that I did, mentioning another creator called Societal Narcissism, and that she struck that channel. I guess she was successful there, and I think she got him 2 strikes on his channel, if I understand correctly. So if you're out there and you're listening, if you happen to see this, comment and let us know if that's true and that's accurate, if she got you 2 strikes on your channel, because I think, if I remember correctly, people are saying he is now having to move his stuff over to Rumble. So you guys should go subscribe to him on his YouTube and his Rumble, so we can support each other and other people that are commenting and calling this stuff out. There's another channel who I know did a video on her. That's actually how I first came across this, and that channel is called Live Abuse Free. She is a mental health professional, I believe maybe from the UK. And she did a video on, I think she actually did 2 videos discussing this woman. And so she's probably going to get the same thing happening to her, where this woman is trying to basically abuse YouTube's copyright strike system. So YouTube's copyright system, for the most part, is like algorithmically done. It's automated, like I said, for the most part. So these strikes, they usually give you the strike, and then you can try to appeal that, and then you have to provide personal information about yourself. This is a very scary thing because there are abusers who use YouTube, who are able to utilize the platform to harm their victims. And this is a good way for them to abuse it to dox people, right? Because in order to file a counter copyright claim, you have to give your legal name, your personal information. And so that's concerning. I want to bring up here, I'm going to show you guys what I received. So, I mean, I don't know. I may still get a strike, or she may try to sue me for some reason. She's apparently very allegedly litigious. Copyright takedown request received for your video. So it says, hello, we received the copyright infringement notification below regarding your videos. We believe your content, and now this is interesting because this is YouTube saying this. And if you guys know, I mean, they're not big fans of my channel at all. So we're heavily suppressed. So YouTube says, we believe your content is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or a similar exception to copyright protection. We are writing you to let you know we do not plan to remove your video at this time. You have control over the availability of videos on your channel, including the ability to delete them if you choose. They give me a link to the video. Please be advised that as possible, the copyright owner will approach you directly to request removal or take other action. This email is not intended as legal advice, blah, 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 blah. And then this is the begin copy of notice. Copyright infringement notification confirmation. Thank you for submitting a copyright takedown request. Your request will be reviewed to make sure it's valid and includes all required elements. In your request, we've asked You have asked we remove the videos and prevent any copies from being uploaded in the future. So she is trying to take down anybody who is criticizing her or gave her constructive criticism and was actually trying to help her. Basically, anybody who has commented on information that she put out in the public domain, right? Which is, if you're going to put yourself out there, you have to have a thick skin. You have to expect that there are going to be people who disagree with you and that they may tell you that and they may give you feedback. Some of that feedback could be positive, some of it could be negative, and you have to be okay with that, or you shouldn't be on the internet. But it is a narcissistic trait that narcissists are highly averse to criticism because it hurts their fragile ego so much. And they will go to great lengths to not have to self-reflect, as you guys know. And so instead, they will launch smear campaigns on people, or they'll launch coordinated attacks. They'll utilize flying monkeys. They'll try to utilize the court system. They'll try to abuse the court system. They'll try to abuse law enforcement, homeowners associations, any system of authority, medical offices, doctors. There are narcissists who can even manipulate mental health professionals and therapists. My mother could charm and fool therapists if they were male. She did not get diagnosed until she had a female therapist that she could not seduce and she could not charm and fool. And she tried to, from what I understand, get that woman fired, which did not happen. But anyways, I'm just saying that it is a well-known thing that they will abuse systems of authority to try to use that to go after their victims. And so I just find it very concerning. I don't know if she's going to go after me in other ways, if she's going to try to threaten me, because some of these folks do stuff like this. They try to intimidate people who they think are ignorant, maybe, of the law. That's something that happens, or people who they perceive to have less knowledge and resources as them. But interestingly, if the channel is big enough and it has more subscribers, it doesn't seem like she's going after everybody. Like maybe she's not sending copyright takedown requests for bigger channels that have criticized her video. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Anyways, I just want to let you guys know, I don't know what's going on, what further is going to happen with this. Obviously, they haven't taken it down. Who knows if she's going to try to find other ways to attack the channel or try to mass flag it with a bots or coordinated campaign. Who knows? But I have seen coordinated activity in relation to that video I did referencing her, and I don't see that on any of my other videos, especially any of my other narcissism videos. I've talked about narcissism topics for years on the channel, and I've never experienced something like that before. So that suggests to me that maybe there's a production company behind her. Maybe there's a team of people. Maybe she has more money and resources than the average person, and is using that at her disposal. So just something to keep in mind. Also, from what I understand of that other channel that she got 2 strikes on, I believe he said that she has 3 YouTube channels. And one of them is like a travel vlog. Another one, she talked about her other daughter. She titled the video something like, "Did my daughter join a cult?" And from what I understand, allegedly, her daughter became a Buddhist nun. So she has 2 daughters. One is a Buddhist nun, and the other is the daughter that she was talking about in the video that she called, I guess, an exotic cosplayer on TikTok. So, that's something to keep in mind as well, is that maybe she's not, how she appears as just estranged parents being her thing, right? Because I know she has, I think, a business, or she does she has some kind of community where people can pay to be members, if I understand correctly. But it looks like she has other endeavors as well. So I don't even know, like I said, if this information about her is real. Does she even have two daughters? Like, I don't know. It's very strange, though. And if anybody has more information on this, please reach out to me. Let me know. Any other creators who have experienced this, reach out to me. Let me know. I'd like to hear about it. And that's it for now. Bye, guys.